How hard could it be to get Lord on Human Torch? I thought it was gonna be easy, but it was like trying to light a stubborn match in a windstorm. It took me a total of 13.9 hours of in-game time of just pain and suffering to reach Lord. It's all condensed into this one video. From early wins that felt like striking gold to the frustrating lows that had me questioning my life choices. I've got it all. Ready to see a gamer pushed to his limits? Let's dive into a fiery challenge and see if I can keep my cool or if I'll end up getting burned. Alright, let's get straight into it. Hour 1 of my Human Torch Lord speedrun. And I'm feeling like I'm about to set the world on fire. I've got my schedule cleared, my gaming chair perfectly adjusted, and I'm ready to go. Easy, right? I mean, after playing Black Widow, how hard could it be? I queue up for the first match. The load screen pops up, and I'm bouncing in my seat. This is it. Time to become a Human Torch legend. The game starts, and I rush in, ready to unleash some sick combos. But wait, what? Did they give Human Torch a nerf gun instead of fire powers? I tried to pull off a flame blast, but it's more like a sad sparkler. My fireball? More like a lukewarm marshmallow. Not exactly the blazing inferno I had in mind. I tried to focus, but it's like trying to light a match in a hurricane. Every time I think I've got a handle on Human Torch abilities, I end up face planting or setting myself on fire. This shit is impossible. As hour 1 wraps up, I'm wondering if I accidentally queued up as a wet blanket. I check my progress. Spoiler alert. No good news. I'm so far from night, I might as well be playing a different game. That's when the panic sets in. You know, the feeling when you've bitten off more than you can chew? Yeah, that's me. I start questioning my life choices. Maybe I should have gone outside, or picked a nice, relaxing game, like Balatro. I take a deep breath and try to refocus, thinking maybe it's just gonna take some time to figure out. I just have to beat the 17 hours it took to get on Black Widow. You know what's funny? I remember complaining about Black Widow. Oh, sweet summer child. Past me had no idea what was coming. Black Widow, I'm sorry I ever complained. You were a walk in the park compared to this flaming disaster. But I'm not giving up. I didn't hype up this challenge just to throw in the towel. I'm gonna keep at it, even if it means playing until my fingers fall off or I completely lose my sanity. So I queue up for another one, ignoring my win-loss ratio that's looking more and more like a phone number at this point. I'm determined to figure out this nerf dart of a character if it's the last thing I do. And at this rate, it actually might be. Turns out, desperation isn't as powerful of a motivator as I thought. Fast forward a couple hours, and I'm starting to wonder if I accidentally stumbled into some twisted gaming purgatory. I'm finally starting to get a handle on the Human Torch abilities. It only took me half a day. Who needs sleep when you can shoot fireballs from your fingertips? As I queue up for what feels like the millionth match, I'm pretty sure the other players can smell my desperation through their screens. You know what's funny? I'm actually starting to feel like I'm doing something right. Getting a more consistent damage output. Using the right click to set up fire fields and using fire percent with the primary fire to shred the tanks. But around the time I reach Captain, exhaustion hits me like a flaming freight train. My brain feels like melted marshmallow, and that feeling of doing consistent damage has completely evaporated by now. My primary fire has returned to being nothing more than a nerf blaster. I check my progress again. I moved up from absolutely hopeless to mildly disappointing. It's like getting a participation trophy in a tournament where everyone else is actually good. But you know what? I'll take it. As I'm staring at the screen, I can slowly feel my Iron Fortress mentality turning into a soggy sandcastle. Slowly, game after game, falling apart, almost melting. I don't think I've ever been this frustrated at a character's inconsistent damage. So I decide to stop here for the night and continue tomorrow. When I boot up the game the next day, I get a message from a friend flexing that he achieved it. It took him 8 hours to get Lord, whereas I am 8 hours in and only just hit Centurion. Now I'm more determined than ever to push my mind to the human limit. Force myself to continue and complete this no matter what. But here's the crazy part. I'm actually improving. Turns out, you can't rush becoming a human fireball. Who would have thought, right? It's like my brain finally decided to cooperate after hours of abuse. Around this time is where I started to think that maybe the left click isn't what's supposed to do primary damage. So I start swapping over from primarily focusing on left clicks to focusing more on right clicks. And it worked! I'm starting to land combos now. I'm starting to feel like I do more consistent damage. I start to get into a rhythm. Queue up, flame on, try not to immediately die, rinse and repeat. My fingers are moving almost on their own. My muscle memory finally kicking in. I'm not saying I'm a pro or anything, but I'm definitely not the worst Human Torch player out there anymore. Maybe it's just a hallucination from lack of sleep, but I swear I can see the path to Lord. It's like a fiery road stretching out before me. Okay, maybe it's a bit dramatic, but you get the idea, right? Can't help but laugh to myself. Here I am in the middle of a perfectly fine day, chasing after a digital rank like it's the holy grail. My friends are probably out having fun, or you know, sleeping like normal people. And me? I'm becoming one with a virtual superhero who can't seem to stop setting himself on fire. I queue up for what I hope is one of the last matches. I am the fire. The fire is me. We are one, destroying everything in our path. I'm now managing to pull off combos I didn't even know existed. I'm starting to feel invincible, as I can't seem to lose to other Torch players in our 1v1s. Is this what pro gamers feel like all the time? If so, sign me up. Well, maybe after having some good rest. I hit a win streak that makes me question if I accidentally hacked the game. Spoiler, I haven't. Just slowly improving and being a bit lucky. I check my progress one last time. I'm so close to Lord, I can taste it. It tastes like burnt toast. 50 points away, I just have to push through. I don't care, I don't care. Just get me out, get me out, get me out. Yes! 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 Oh my god! Finally! Finally! Get me out, get me out, get me out, get me out. Yes! Oh my god! Yes! Finally! Oh my god! He started growing me on me towards the end there. Holy shit! But oh my god! Oh, I did not enjoy that. Actually, I kind of did afterwards, but not during it. Holy shit, that sucked. His primary fire was fucking not bad, but I didn't like it. I didn't understand it, I didn't get it. I fucking felt it was terrible. Oh my god. Holy shit, finally. Thank god. It's over. It's over. It's over. After 13.9 hours of pure gaming insanity, I can't help but feel a sense of pride. Sure, my sleep schedule is wrecked, and I don't want to play the Human Torch for at least a week, but I've proven something to myself and everyone watching. With enough dedication, and maybe a little bit of sleep deprivation, anything is possible. Alright, let's wrap it up. 13.9 hours of flame-throwing madness. Was it worth it? I definitely need a shower, but I got that sweet, sweet Lord icon. If you're thinking of trying this, remember, water is your friend, and your body and mind needs a break. Don't forget to smash that like button and hit subscribe. Oh, and if you're feeling extra generous, please go and check out my TikTok and Twitch.